Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you are, it's morning for me. I'm just waking up. Um, I just want to do a little energy update, maybe go into a little flow and share some synchronicities that I've been experiencing in sessions with other light workers, humans and star seeds, right? All of the above. Um, One of the things I just wanted to kind of take a moment before we begin. I've been at night laying in bed before I go to sleep, and you're in that space in between dream and not quite awake, the in between space. And the vision that I keep having whenever I go into this space is just going into the heart, expanding it out through the front, expanding it out through the sides, expanding it out through the back like a cross. Cross has been coming up a lot in my writing that I haven't had time to really share, but I will hopefully soon. Cross has been coming up in general with synchronicities and what does that mean? So I'll come into that maybe in a little bit more detail later, but my vision is expanding that energy out of the heart, front to back, side to side, up and down, and recognizing as I come into that space, feeling gratitude and appreciation, and then filling that area like a bubble all around me. And I was describing this to a client I was working with the other day in session. And it's kind of like when we create this bubble, it's not a bubble where I'm trying to shield or protect. It's more of a holding space for myself. That when others come into that shareable space, it can be palpable or felt. It can be understood as a frequency. Many of us are really being called right now to hold that space. Not in the sense of I've done videos about this before, but I mean the heart. So I'm going to just do a quick little guided meditation. I'll probably do more of these to how does that look? What does it feel like? And I'll do that just for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to move into what I've found synchronistically this does. And this is just a quick tool because of what we're all going through right now. And I'll talk about that in a minute too. So what I usually do is I will lay in bed, or I will do this while I'm walking. I will do this when I get up in the morning and I have my coffee, and I just sit and breathe into my heart. And I literally visualize my heart as this golden emanating light. You can give it any color that you see fit. You might see it as green or an emerald. You might see it as this blue liquid plasma. You might see it as purple. And I'm sharing this in this way because there is, again, I'm constantly being guided by my team to not get stuck on a particular version of what that should or shouldn't look like. Whatever feels resonant for you. I like to play with liquid gold a lot because for me, that liquid gold holds this luminescent, also emerald green. Green and gold kind of mix for me. Blue and gold mix for me, right? Sometimes I see it as a rainbow. It changes, but we're going to just play. And for today's this now moment, I invite everybody just to sit, take a deep breath in, and maybe close your eyes. And drop in to the heart. That might just be the center of the chest. And breathe, feeling the chest expand and feeling the chest relax and feeling the chest expand, front to back, up and down, side to side, and feeling everything relax. And just doing this for a few minutes. Ideally, we want to do about 2 minutes of this breathing into the chest. Imagine that the heart is this liquid, plasma, golden, rainbow aura of light. It's this living, breathing crystal moving in the center of our chest, in the center of our being, and just being very present with that breath. And then I invite you, as you focus on the center, this living, breathing crystal plasma, perhaps giving it a golden green hue or whatever color resonates. Imagine this expanding just a bit more as you breathe into that space, filling it with air, space, life. And then exhaling and letting the whole body kind of relax as we stay centered in that heart space. And in this now moment, feeling in the heart gratitude and appreciation for our body, feeling appreciation for our breath, and feeling appreciation and gratitude for all that we have now, in this now moment, that we are connected to, our family, our friends. Maybe it's a pet, a cat or a dog or a horse. Maybe it's feeling appreciation and gratitude for the ocean, a favorite tree, a particular flower, a particular planet. Maybe it's the earth. Maybe we feel appreciation for the sun that warms our bodies, or the water that we need for life. Maybe we feel appreciation for butterflies. Maybe it's our children, a sibling, and a parent, a grandparent. Hold that space. And as you feel this feeling of warmth through gratitude and appreciation, and as you breathe and expand the space out, imagine that this light is pooling. The more gratitude we feel, it's pooling up from the center of the chest, up the throat. It's moving up into the head, all the way up to the hair and the crown. It's moving up to source energy, connecting us to source, connecting us to the air, and then bringing that energy and that focus back into the heart space, feeling that golden rainbow light, moving it down into the belly, moving it down into the sacrum and the solar plexus, all the way down the legs, through the feet, and anchor it like a beam of light down into the core of the earth, through the dirt, through the soil, through the rock, through the crystals, into the center of the golden heart, the rainbow heart, the plasma crystalline heart of Mother Earth Gaia. And then breathing back up into, pulling it out through the feet, breathing it back up into the center of the heart, in your body, and moving that energy of appreciation and gratitude out the arms in either direction, expanding it out all the way out. And imagine that these lines of energy through the earth, up through the crown of the head, out through the sides, go to infinity. Bring your awareness back into the heart space and move it out the front of the body. Pull that light out the back of the body, out to infinity. It just keeps going and going and going. And now find that those beams of light, those pools of energy are all connecting, front to back, side to side, up and down, in this giant circle, bubble. If you can't imagine that infinite, maybe expand it out 15 feet, expand it out 10 feet, expand it out 3 feet,